Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of The Accountant's Perspective. I'm your crypto analyst, Michael Navarro, and without further ado, let's jump into the top 10 cryptos of the week. Let's take a look at April 1st. This is how we started quarter 2, and we can see that it was not looking good. If you recall from my last video, there was a lot of bad news in quarter 1, and all cryptos, small and large, were paying the price. The last week of quarter 1 and the first few days of quarter 2 was devastating for cryptocurrency investors, but it seems that in week 2 of April, we are seeing a new beacon of hope in the cryptocurrency markets. I think this may be a sign of confidence and optimism in the cryptocurrency markets, and it has been overdue. Some very shocking changes in the past 2 weeks as Venrock, a Rockefeller venture capital arm, and the Soros Fund Management announced that they are entering the crypto space. Another trend in forums is the idea that a crypto rally is approaching after the tax deadline. Spencer Bogart, a partner at Blockchain Capital, told CNBC that Bitcoin could easily reach December highs of 19,500 or even higher during the remainder of the year. Bitcoin's price was at an all-time low about 2 weeks ago, but now we're seeing Bitcoin and all of the other top 10 cryptos surge in price. We can see that IOTA has climbed to the number 9 spot, and Neo and Monero are having trouble keeping up with IOTA's growth at the moment. Ethereum sitting solid at the number 2 spot, with Ripple at number 3 and BitcoinCash at number 4, Litecoin at number 5. Not a lot of changes to the top 5. The more exciting news is 6 through 10. All of these market caps have around 4.5 to 6 billion, and they are all fighting for the number 6 spot. EOS holds number 6 for now, but we'll see if that changes. Let's focus on the 24-hour percentage change. We can see huge forward leaps from the likes of Stellar and IOTA. Very significant double-digit upward price action in the last 24 hours. Those were the top 10 cryptos of the week. Let's get into some headlines. There's one topic that I've been very interested to cover, and that is the ongoing story of Binance. I'm staying very focused on this story because Binance has a very strong effect on the liquidity of the market. It is the largest cryptocurrency exchange, and last month we heard that Binance is moving to Malta, a small island south of Sicily. Malta is part of the European Union, and the small island has recently been under a lot of pressure by the EU due to its lax anti-money laundering policies. Due to the pressure exerted by the EU, Malta has just enacted an anti-money laundering policy as of April 13th. According to the Times of Malta, Edward Cicluna is a member of the Maltese House of Representatives. On April 13, he was quoted saying, "Malta has always been in favor of legislating and introducing measures to combat tax avoidance. Malta's position is in favor of a long, sustainable solution in the area of taxation of digital companies," added Minister Cicluna. In addition, the Prime Minister, Joseph Muscat of Malta, has openly welcomed Binance to their country, saying, "Welcome to Malta at Binance. We aim to be the global trailblazers in the regulation of blockchain-based business and the jurisdiction of quality and choice for world-class fintech companies." He has also tweeted a welcome to the third largest crypto exchange known as OKX. Although OKX does not service a few countries, including the US and Hong Kong, it is still the number 3 exchange in the world. According to CoinMarketCap.com, Joseph tweeted, the fact that it is the third exchange in the world is according to CoinMarketCap.com. Joseph tweeted on April 11th, "We welcome OKEX, a world-leading digital exchange, to our growing blockchain ecosystem." He goes on to say Malta is fast becoming the jurisdiction of choice for distributed ledger technology companies in the European Union and globally. So what does anti-money laundering policy signify? Anti-money laundering is very different from KYC or Know Your Customer rules. Know Your Customer requires companies to obtain identifying information about their customers, while anti-money laundering focuses a company's efforts on identifying and reporting potential incidents of money laundering. They usually go hand in hand, but we'll see if Malta announces any news on KYC in the short term. If Malta requires cryptocurrency exchanges to obtain identifying information from its customers, it may hurt the volume handled by Binance. The low volume could have negative impacts on price in the future if Malta enforces KYC regulations. I should add that the anti-money laundering policy announced by Edward Cicluna isn't supposed to phase in completely until the year 2020. Binance should still have time to react and make a move if required to do so. What is troubling is that Binance hasn't even finalized its move to Malta, and it may have to rethink this strategy if Malta begins to add new regulations. In other news, the cryptocurrency exchange Bitfinex has denied any allegations of money laundering claims against it. According to multiple media outlets, Bitfinex may have a possible tie to Colombian drug cartels and money laundering activity. Bitfinex has reached out to Coinbase and finance magnates and denied the claims. Bitfinex is currently based in the Virgin Islands, but there is also news that the exchange may be moving to Zug, Switzerland, according to reports from Cryptograph and Cointelegraph. Bitfinex recently announced the new fiat pairs including BTC, ETH, NEO, EOS, and IOTA, with full support for both German British Pound and Japanese Yen. Lastly, I want to know what everybody's opinion is on Robinhood. Robinhood operates Robinhood, which offers free stock trading. Robinhood recently opened Robinhood, which is offering a free crypto exchange. If you've used Robinhood, please comment below and let me know what you think of the exchange. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and hit the like button if you enjoyed this week's episode of The Accountant's Perspective.